Baba Askofu wa Jimbo Katoliki la Homa Bay, Mikaeli Otieno Odiwa, hii leo Ijumaa tarehe 3 mwezi wa Novemba, ameongoza sala na ibada ya misa takatifu ya wafu kwa ajili ya mapadre walohudumu jimboni kama vile Askofu mwanzilishi Linus Okok Okwach na misionari maarufu Padri Marinus Tillen alianzisha kathedrali ambayo sasa ni parokia Mtakatifu Paulo Homa Bay mjini, na wengine wengi waliofika mbele ya haki na ambao wamezikwa katika makaburi ya wakleri kule Rakwaro.
You know, there was a time when there was hardly any black priests, or if there were a few. You can imagine then what the conception of the inexperienced, the young people were. And I want to confess that I was one of them. I was one of them who thought that a priest never dies, because there were only a few blacks and young for that reason. And the whites that were there, we didn't see them die. We thought that a priest never dies. Just imagine if a priest never dies, you know, how happy we'd be. Smiling all the way. A priest never dies. And so, in 1982, was my first time to see not only a priest dying, but a white priest who died. My first time was really devastating. That was our math teacher, Father Edmund Ford. When Father Edmund Ford died, we were young in Form 3. And so we saw the priest die. But apart from seeing the priest die, there were also mysteries surrounding it that we saw.
Katika misa iliyohudhuriwa na mapadri, masista, watawa na Wakristo kutoka parokia mbalimbali jimboni katika seminari ndogo ya Rakwaro, Mhashamu Odiwa alielezea haja ya kuzidi kuwakumbuka katika sala wafu na walio toharani, kwa kuwa waamini walio hai ndio kanisa linalosafiri, yaani the Pilgrim Church, na ndio wenye uwezo wa kuziombea nyoyo zilizo toharani.
Today, as we remember them in the sacrifice of the Mass, we want to call to mind three things: the church in pilgrimage, the church vicarious suffering, and the church glorious, the church with God. That we are closely knit, that we need to be concerned about one another. The church glorious definitely is praying for us. The church vicarious, the church suffering, the church in purgatory, those members that we knew, we ate with, we walked with, we joked with, they rely on us for prayers and for sacrifice. And we also have to strive. That is why we are in pilgrimage. We have to strive to work hard, to sacrifice, to fight each day the weaknesses of man, as to be perfect, as to be better, as to be pure, so that we also, have occasion, a time to rejoice with God the Father. And this is where the gospel is talking to us. They shall see happy and the pure of heart, because they shall see God. Therefore, we have the responsibility as a church in pilgrimage, the church in fight with the human weakness, with the vices of the world, that as priests, God has put us to be able to be instruments of that purity. That is why each day then we must fight against our human weakness, so that if at any given moment you remember that point, I was the one of the wrong. As pilgrims, as vicarious, and as victorious.
Vincent Momanyi, Arise Communications Network.